He was fiery. He was passionate. He was loud, fearless, and never backed down from a challenge. For 16 seasons, he was the heart and soul of the Chargers franchise. And now, he's coming home to say goodbye, officially, forever. Philip Rivers is retiring as a Charger. The legendary quarterback, known for his unique throwing motion and unmatched leadership, will sign a one-day contract to ride off into the sunset with the team that made him an icon. If you're a football fan, Chargers, Colts, or otherwise, you know exactly what this moment means. This isn't just a formality. This is the end of an era. But before we dive deeper, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single story from around the NFL. And of course, drop your favorite Philip Rivers moment in the comments. Let's talk football. Philip Rivers didn't start his career as a Charger, but from the moment he arrived in that blockbuster 2004 NFL draft deal, one of the most unforgettable trades in league history, he became the face of a franchise. Drafted 4th overall by the New York Giants, Rivers was immediately swapped for number 1 overall pick Eli Manning. That trade changed the course of 2 teams and 2 lives. The Giants got Manning, the Chargers got Rivers. And a haul of picks that turned into star linebacker Sean Merriman and elite kicker Nate Kading. But the true jackpot? It was Rivers himself. From 2006 to 2019, Philip Rivers was under center for the Chargers, week in and week out. Through wins, losses, heartbreaks, and heroics, Rivers stood tall, literally and figuratively. He leads the Chargers all-time in just about every passing stat you can think of. 397 touchdowns, 59,271 passing yards, 4,908 completions. He played more games and won more as a quarterback than anyone in team history. And let's not forget, this man was an Iron Man. He didn't just start games, he never missed them. Rivers suited up for 240 consecutive contests, even playing through torn ligaments in his knee during the 2007 AFC Championship game. That's the kind of toughness that defines legacies. And make no mistake, Rivers has a legacy. But beyond the stats and records, Rivers gave something more to San Diego and later Los Angeles. He gave everything: his voice, his heart, his time. And yes, those signature sideline rants. No profanity, just pure, unfiltered energy. And when the Chargers left San Diego, Rivers didn't. He kept his family rooted there, commuting back and forth to Los Angeles just to keep a promise he'd made to his family and his fans. That's loyalty. That's heart. That's Philip Rivers. 6 playoff appearances, 134 wins as a starter, and countless memories. And now, in a deeply personal video posted to social media, Rivers announced he'll sign a one-day deal with the Chargers to make it official. He's retiring, not just as a quarterback, but as their quarterback. "What I miss, and what I'm most thankful for," Rivers said through tears, "are the relationships, the days at Murphy Canyon, the practice field, riding down that hill at Qualcomm, seeing the fans, the flags, the smoke from the grills. That never got old." You can hear it in his voice. Rivers didn't just play for the Chargers. He lived it. Every snap, every huddle, every post-game handshake. And while his draft classmates, Eli Manning and Ben Roethlisberger, each won 2 Super Bowls, Rivers never quite captured that elusive ring. But don't let the lack of a Lombardi trophy fool you. He was feared by defenses, respected by teammates, and loved by fans. He was, and always will be, a Charger through and through. And who could forget his one last ride with the Indianapolis Colts? A final season in 2020 that proved he still had gas left in the tank. He led Indy to the playoffs and walked away on his terms. Now, with his Hall of Fame eligibility just around the corner, the debate begins. Does he belong in Canton? Let us know in the comments. But here's the truth. Hall of Fame or not, Philip Rivers left a mark on this league that won't fade. He gave it everything, and as he retires as a Charger, he does so with the respect of a fan base, a franchise, and an entire football community. In his farewell, Rivers made sure to thank the warriors in the trenches who kept him upright. Nick Hardwick, Chris Dielman, Jeremy Clary, Marcus McNeil, Mike Goff, the guys who battled with him every Sunday. And he thanked the Spanos family, specifically owner Dean Spanos and President John Spanos, for betting on a small-town kid from North Alabama by way of Raleigh and NC State. That bet paid off. Philip Rivers may never have hoisted a Super Bowl trophy, but he gave us a career that was unforgettable. He gave us passion, pride, and professionalism. He gave us 16 years of fire. Now he walks away, not as a free agent, not as a Colt, not just as a quarterback, but as a Charger. Forever. If you loved watching Rivers sling that sidearm beauty, if you cheered for number 17, if you still remember those classic battles with the Raiders and Broncos, do us a favor. Like the video, subscribe for more NFL content, and share this with a fellow football fan who lived through the Rivers era. Philip Rivers. One last snap. One last thank you. Retiring as a Charger.